Going live, going live. And we're live. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Carline Cole. I got daughter number 2, Tiara Cole, with me right now. And for the next hour, we are going to get you the opportunity to break into copywriting with a big fat $1,000 check and writing samples, right? So you're here for the Q&A. Woo! You're here for the Q&A right now. So we are pretty much, there's no agenda except to answer your questions, okay? We've been promoting this opportunity for you to join me and number 2 daughter here in the Crazy Copy System Live Mentoring Show. This is an amazing show. I mean, there's nothing like this to help you learn to write copy my crazy way, to get you some writing samples, to meet some high-level clients, to get paid, because you're gonna earn while you learn, right? That's what it's all about. We're trying to do for you. So this is an opening now. We're having it because tomorrow we start the brand new $1,000 challenge. So this is an opportunity again for me to answer your questions so you understand what a cool opportunity this is, what it means, what you're going to get yourself into, and how I'm promising to help you out. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking about me. I am going to say, Tiara, I think we had some questions that came up first, but you guys feel free to send in your questions and we will answer them for you. And we got a little less than an hour, so let's go right now. Start with question number 1.
Okay, well, I would just start off first a little bit more. Why don't you tell them a little bit more about what this Crazy Copy System Live Mentoring Show is all about, Mom Boss?
What? You mean not everyone knows exactly what it's all about?
I mean, maybe not word for word. They probably know that the level of crazy is like a guaranteed energy thing, but is there anything behind this whole crazy thing we're doing?
Let me tell you what happened. Okay, a little more than a year ago, because we are officially over 1 year old. A little more than a year ago, had the idea that says, you know what, I want to help as many copywriters as I possibly can to be able to get into copywriting, because the copywriting industry is so smoking hot right now. You know, businesses are finally recognizing the need for, killer copywriters to keep their business going, because pretty much any business any business around needs copywriting. If they want to get clients, if they want to get customers, they need copywriters. So they're finally kind of catching on to this. So this big surge, has happened to where people are looking for copywriters. So I'm like, okay, listen, how do I help as many writers get into this business? Because I've been doing copywriting for 22 years. This has been the best career ever as far as, my job is concerned. They're giving me the opportunities to do so much, to spend time with my family, to get to do my volunteer work. It just has given me a chance to be a well-rounded human being instead of just a workaholic, right? So I thought, all right, let me try to help as many as I can. So I put together my crazy system, and the crazy is an acronym that stands for the way I write my copy and the way I teach you to write copy. And so I thought, all right, what do new writers need? Okay, they need experience, right?
Oh, nice.
Need some experience, right? That's definitely true. They need someone who's going to teach them, right? A mentor, right? A lot of us, you don't have the luxury of, like, you were a kid being able to go to school and just live off your parents, while you're going to school. Remember those days, Tiara?
No, I don't think I ever was allowed to live off you. I had to work for every penny that I got.
Every penny. Right. Okay.
Right.
Anyway, let her stay in her dream world. But, some of us don't have the luxury of being able to just say, I'm only going to, focus on just writing copy or learning to write copy. Most of us have to make a living, right? So I thought, well, how can I help people who are trying to get into this business actually earn while you learn. Ooh. So then, that was it. I thought, okay, I can do this. So I thought, I got clients who like me, who trust me, who I've been working with for 15, 20 years. And so I thought, if I become kind of like that bridge between newbie and client, to say, let me introduce you to my clients and see how I work. Come watch what I do. Literally look over my shoulder. Let me bring you into this crazy world so you can get a perfect view of what it's like to be a working copywriter, because that's what I am. I am a working copywriter. I have active clients. I am not retired. I'm not teaching this as a second career because, hey, because I finished my career as well as a copywriter. No, I'm still writing. I still have clients. So I thought got a hold of a couple of my clients and say, hey, listen, let me tell you what I'm thinking about doing. I need the next generation of writers to be ready to kick gear and get started here because, I am going to retire eventually, so I want the next generation of writers to understand you can really be successful doing this. And there's a way that you can do it and I can show you. So I said, let me do this. Normally for my clients, when I write promotions for them, I'm responsible for giving them the cover test, the front cover headlines to keep the promotion in the mail, to keep it hot, and all that kind of stuff. So I said, listen, let me do this. Let me teach my writers how to do the cover test, because the cover test is like the most important part in the whole promotion, right? Your headlines, the cover, the most important. Let me teach my writers how to do this. And then I will oversee what they're doing to make sure the copy's strong, everything is on point. And then instead of me writing the headlines, let me let my writers take my slot to write those, to write those covers, and let me get their ideas and their covers tested by the real client who is spending upwards of $25,000 for every cover. Okay, every cover. So let me do this. I'm going to monitor this all around because I need my client to be happy. I need my client to have winners. Okay. And then I want my students to get experience. So I'm going to kind of mentor them and kind of be the bridge between the two. So I thought, let's do this. Then we can test it and see how it does. And look, if my students come up with a winning idea and I help them make it great, but if it was their winning idea and it gets tested and it wins, well, doggone it, they should get paid for it. And this is the pay. Does that sound make sense? You guys following me here?
Yes, I think so. And a big welcome to those of you who have just joined us right now for the live Q&A session. I got a couple of questions in the chat too, Mom Boss, if you want to hear some of those.
Yeah. So wait. I'm not finished. There's a story, right? Right. So like I said, so we get it tested, you get the results. And if your cover idea wins, you get paid $1,000 in this case. Plus you get the I'm on a roll, I beat Carline's control, which I left. Oh, dang it. I left it over there. I left the t-shirt back there. So you get the coveted I'm on a roll, I beat Carline's control t-shirt, which people want that more than the money. Believe it. But you get both. Don't worry about it. You'll get both of them. And so you get to actually see the entire process. You get to have your copy submitted. I will show you how you review copy. You get to see your copy come alive in design. You get to see the kind of how we gonna bite our nails waiting for results to come in. You get to experience the highs and the lows that come with being a copywriter, because you could be awesome one day and you can suck the next day. So you become suck awesome, and that's okay. But you get to kind of ride along with me and see what the experience is like. So that is what I am introducing you to with this cover test challenge. Nobody does this like I do. I'm not trying to brag, but hey, I'm bragging, okay? It's for real. It's for real. And it is, it's awesome. And now I was telling Tiara, I just finished 2 5-inch binders, 2 of them full of the cover tests that my writers have done. Because remember, you may not win per se, but you do win in the sense that you will have a real tested sample that you can use to promote yourself. You can say, hey, this was a cover test. It tied the control. It did so and so. It beat the control, but it's still a cover test. And that's okay, because we know not everything works in the direct response industry. We know not everything's a winner. So just having that sample, as you can say, was tested by a leading client is awesome. Okay, sorry. I got too excited. I'm talking. What am I going to do? Answer questions.
And feel free to keep adding the questions in the comment section there for all of you guys that are here. So I wanted to jump back a little bit since we were talking a little bit about just the crazy method. So I'm going to go to Loretta's question. She wanted to know, do we need to know the AWAI method to learn your crazy method? That's what she wanted to know.
This is Carline's crazy. crazy way. Okay. So let me tell you, crazy is an acronym. The C stands for content. I'm going to show you how to use your content, how to put things in the right place. But, the R is the result, not the results at the end result as far as being a winner, but the result as in what do you want your reader to do as you're going through this process, right? The A is for the action. Again, what action are you setting up for your reader to take? This is a step-by-step process where you get your reader to get to the order form, right? The Z is the zany, because you're going to have some way to have fun. Because remember, this is the infotainment business that we're in, okay? Direct response writing, especially with the kind of writing we're doing right here, is nobody's expecting to get this. No one asked for it in their email box this morning, or no one asked to get this in their mailbox when they pick up their mail, right? You're just kind of intruding on people. So you got to have a reason why that you are going to show up and kind of bother them, right? So you got to entertain them. You got to give them interesting things for them to go, let me read this after all, right? So that's kind of the zany that kicks in. I show you how to make sure you implement that when you're doing your email campaigns, or you're doing direct response writing, or anything direct response related, right? And then the Y is the yes. This is the yes in the sense that I'm going to show you how to get your prospect to do this while he or she is reading your copy. The more you can get them to do this, the more likely they're going to go to that order form and say, yes, I want this product. So that's crazy. You're going to learn crazy, and we're going to put crazy on to the cover. So no, if you're not an AWAI student, it's fine. I'm going to teach you my way. If you are an AWAI student, it's fine. You can learn my way. I love AWAI. They're great. They're great folks. So I'm not, but I'm just saying is you don't have to have mastered anything that way. You're going to learn how to do this. Tomorrow, we're going to say, look, for that headline, here's what we're looking for. You're going to have a template. Tiara's got a cool template for you to follow. And it's like, drop your headline here, drop your copy here, drop your credibility here. You'll know what to do. All you have to do is come up with an idea. Come up with the idea. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to understand what you're trying to do. You submit that idea to me. If I get what you're trying to do, I will help you make it better, okay? Trust me, I will help you make it stronger. But it's on you. It's got to be your idea that you're going to give for your cover test. And if I see there's some life to it, and man, oh man, I will find some life if I have to, in it. And that way we can get you going so that you can start competing to see which one won, to see if you become the winner.
So another question from CS, who wants to know, is the Crazy Copy System live mentoring show only for those in the alternative health space?
The show is not only for alternative health writers. I am an alternative health writer, so I'm going to talk to you about what I know, which is predominantly alternative health. Now, I have written financial, I have written B2B, I have written nonprofit, gardening. I've done all kinds of writing. I specialize in the alternative health market. This challenge is going to be for the alternative health market. This client is one of my leading clients in the industry, and so we need to give them a new cover, to keep the package mailing. So yes, in this case, the cover is going to be for the alternative health market. But what I'm going to teach you with Crazy, man, you can use that in any industry. It's not industry specific. It's learning how to write copy. So when you learn how to write copy, you can then tailor it to whatever the industry that you want, to be in and want to work in.
Awesome. And so then just to follow up, since we had some that came a little bit late, Garrett wants to know, can more than one student get $1,000 with these cover test challenges?
You know what? Here's what I tell everyone. I said, I make a promise that, if you can, you got to beat the control. So if we've got 5 covers going, you got to be the winner. And if it's you could be the $1,000 winner. But if your junk is hot and if it's smoking hot and if it's really good, I am not going to turn down great copy. To say, oh no, we already got a winner. It's going to be based on what the results are saying. So if the client says to me, hey, Carline, we got 2 winners here, I'm going to say, well, all right, then we got 2 winners. All right. I have no problems paying for what when you guys deliver.
Mm-hmm. I got another question from CS. Will those who can't make it to the live shows be at a disadvantage compared to those who can be there for the live shows?
Yes. Your disadvantage is you won't get to hear it first. You won't get to experience the crazy with us live, okay? But as far as what you're going to get, as far as the knowledge that you need, the whatever the projects that you need to work on, no disadvantage at all. In fact, the majority, a lot of our crazy tribe members are from all over the world, okay? So the time difference is a big deal. I mean, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, even parts of Europe. So yeah, the time issue, you may be just waking up when we're having this show. You may be still at work at your job. So that's why we record everything, and you will get the recording within 24 hours so you can catch it. So you have time, you still participate in everything that we're doing. If we have a challenge going on, you'll get all the information in the recording just like everyone else. The only thing, like I said, you're not live. That's the only disadvantage. You're not live with us. If you have a question and you're not going to be able to make the show, send the question in advance. Tiara will take care of making sure we address your question for you live on the show. Well, then we'll say, hey, Ismaray wants to know XYZ, and then we'll answer, kind of answer the question. So when you listen in, you will get to see, get to hear your answer.
And we also have a member page that is available where we post all of our cover test challenges that will have the deadline date. So it is your responsibility to check that. So that way you can have all the information that you need to be able to complete the challenges on time and not miss your deadline. So the recordings will help you out with the information you haven't missed, but your member page is the area that will be able to guide you to keep track of where we're at with these challenges that we have. All right, so more questions we got from Diana, who wants to know, what information will you provide about the client and product?
Everything that you need to know. This is my client. I've worked with them for over 17 years. I wrote the product. I wrote the promotion for the product. By the way, I write the promotion for everything that you're going to be putting cover test on. Okay.
For the most part.
For the most part, yes, I did. There was an exception. We had a little funky thing we did one time, but yeah, for the most part, it's my copy. And now you're going to put a cover in there, which means you can use all my copy inside without having to worry about any plagiarism issues. Okay. There's no plagiarizing happening because it's my copy, and you have permission to take whatever ideas you see in the copy and you want to create a headline from it. Perfectly fine. Okay. There's not a problem with it at all. And again, I will help you throughout the whole way. So what was the question? I forgot the question.
What information will you provide about the client and product?
Oh yeah. So yeah, but you don't necessarily need to know about the client per se, although I will tell you who the client is. I will encourage you to go on their website, check them out, get a product so you can start getting things in the mail. I'll encourage you to do all that. But for the most part, you need to know about the product. Okay, so when we start tomorrow, when I introduce what we're working on, I'll give you background on the product that you need to know, and we'll walk you through the steps to say, okay, here's a promotion. You don't have to go out and do tons and tons of research beyond what you're given. Okay, you'll have the actual control. You can use anything in there to create your headline. If you decide you want to go outside and look for something else, as long as you show where you got the source from, that's fine. Okay, but you don't have enough time, or you won't have time to spend weeks and weeks on research, because we are rocking and rolling. The client needs a new control. The client needs to have these test panels ready very soon. So Tiara will give you the schedule tomorrow, but it is going to be a turnaround time. Like, we're starting here. We need the date here for this. So you get your submissions in. We go through it live, and we critique everybody's copy, so you get to hear and see what's happening, which is so valuable. These critiques are so valuable, because somebody's gonna do something and you didn't think about. You go, oh, that's a great idea. I can use that one day. And so you're gonna learn. Don't do this because it's a jack you up. So either way, you'll learn from the critique. So we'll go through all the submissions, and then we take it and say, okay, these go to the next round. And then we'll take them, and then it goes to the client round. Then the client comes back and says, these are the ones we like. And then we say, okay, now it's getting designed. In fact, tomorrow we worked on one project, one cover test challenge. And tomorrow those folks are going to go and actually see how their covers actually look designed. Okay, design. It's like, that is just the coolest feeling, man. You see your words on a Word document, black and white words, and then you see it after the designer, an ace designer, works on your stuff, and it's like, bam, this looks amazing, right? This is it. So tomorrow you'll get to see that experience of how, those who've already gone through that stage are now going to see their work designed, and then it goes back to the client and it goes in the mail, gets tested. So cool, and so exciting. So yeah, so you're going to get to know what you need to know. I don't hold back. By the way, I also make sure that from the moment you submit your idea, your name and email address is on the page of the document the whole time. When I send it to my client, it stays your name and email address. Okay, that my client knows that I'm working with writers for this. It's not like, oh, Carlene's got all these great ideas, she's done it. No, these are my cubs. These are my writers who are doing this stuff, right? So full disclosure, full transparency that this is your work all the way through. So that the client can decide, man, this person has been doing successful covers a lot. Hey, Carline, I think we want to work with them. I'm like, hey, great. That's the purpose. That's the goal, is to get you guys jobs. So I have no problem at all if the client says, we like this person, we want to do some more work with them. Perfectly fine.
So that kind of goes a little bit into Tessa's question. If we get to meet your client and work with them on a cover test, does that mean we can work with them again?
You know what? There is no, I don't have any type of you cannot work with my client while you're doing this. I don't do all that kind of junk. Even to join the show, it's like, it's a month per month subscription based show. Okay. If at the end of the month you don't want to be here anymore, you just let us know and you don't pay for the next month and you're gone. Okay, it's as simple as that. I don't force you to any kind of long-term commitments. I don't want to tie you down as a copywriter, to say, oh, you have to agree that you will not work for any of my clients for the next year. I don't do that junk. You guys read my book by non-competes? I talk about I hate non-competes. I hate that kind of junk. I hate people trying to put golden handcuffs on you. If they read my book about it, so if you know what I'm about, I follow through with it. So yeah, if you write something and it's awesome and the client says, hey, we want to work with this person, terrific. That's what I want. My mama bear will be so happy,
Mama mentor.
my mama bearness will be so happy, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm very cool with it.
Okay. Garrett's got a question. Besides this headline challenge, what other kind of client opportunities come with being a gold member?
Okay. So first of all, just remember, this is just one of the many opportunities you have to do headline challenges. Once you are a member, every time we have a challenge going on, you are eligible to participate. I see we have Ismaray, and Ismaray joined just a few months ago. So she's actually a crazy copy cub, and she submitted from day one. She's a brand spanking new writer. Day one, she submitted, copy for her copy challenge we did that a couple months ago. And man, I'm so proud of her. She's just really rocking and rolling there. So hi, Ismaray. Anyway, so what comes up is what we're going to do. We do the challenges when we need to have the cover test, and we will need a lot of those coming up. I'm just letting you know, my clients are like, this is working really well for us, Carline. And I'm like, well, I'm just so happy. I'm happy because it's working really well for my cubs too. So this is where the client can get the biggest, surge of income by having those cover tests, successful. So we're going to be doing a lot of those going in the next few months, period, the end. Now, we also do other things on the show. We have copy critiques, where if you're working on a package for your own client, because many of my cubs, they have clients, some of them are advanced copywriters. Some of them are brand spanking new. I have all in between. So if you're working on a project for a client, you can submit your copy in to get critiques from it. That's awesome. Somebody else looking at, two other writers looking at your work, and then you have the whole tribe giving you critiques. You will see your copy improve exponentially when that happens. So that is something that we do on a regular basis on the show. I bring in people from my Rolodex, right? So you will meet my ace designers, graphic designers have come on the show. My clients have come on the show. Other copywriters have come on the show. List people, who else?
Copy agent. That was a big one.
Copy agents have come, who are looking for copywriters, have come on the show. Now we have all these recordings. So you join today, and tomorrow you have access. You can go back and say, well, hey, this copy agent said he was looking for clients. What kind of clients is he looking for? Let me go back and watch that show. Because yeah, you're a member. You can still go and say, hey, I just joined Carline's crazy show. I'd love for you to, I'd love to work with you. Love an opportunity to submit some work for you to see how, what you think. Perfectly fine.
And we have
Perfectly.
had members that have been able to get jobs and clients because of having these opportunities of having Mom Boss quit their copy. They turn in copy. They're getting great results and they're getting opportunities to be able to get clients from it. So it's very exciting. And just to go in for a little bit more, Garrett, our show is still evolving. So sometimes it's not until we see something that you've written for our critique hot seat, and then we go, let's create a challenge off of this, and then give you all an opportunity to write some copy that we had for a couple emails and even a sales letter that we had one of our members do that Mom Boss got tested. So it just kind of
that's right. That was John. John wrote, he said he wrote an email copy to talk about how awesome the Crazy Copy System Live Mentoring Show is. He submitted it for a a critique.
Just a random.
What?
Just random. He said, I was just wanted to practice my sales letter writing skills. So here's what I did it for. I created it. And what do you think, Mom Boss?
And I'm like, whoa, this is really good. Now fix this, move this around, whatever. Send another version in there. We're going to go through it again. And guess what? I want to use that. We'll test it. And if it works, I'm going to pay you. So that happens. It's an environment. It's a creative environment. Okay. So don't ask me, how long is it going to take for me, to be able to be a good copywriter? I don't know. How much time you putting into this? Okay. If you put 1 hour a week in it, you're going to get 1 hour a week results. You put 1 hour a day, you get a 1 hour a day results. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, I'm not going to say how long it's going to take you because it differs from everyone else. And it's an ongoing process. Okay. You're never going to be the best copywriter ever. So it's ongoing. I'm still trying to be the best copywriter ever. Right. So it's okay because you don't have to be a best copywriter. You have to be a good copywriter. Mm-hmm. Good will keep you employed in this industry very well. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be like, come join me. What are you working? Where are you right now? You're starting from zero. Okay. Immediately you get access to my boot camp on steroids, which is a $2,500 seminar that goes from A to Z on copywriting. So if you're brand spanking new, I'm like, go sit your butt down and watch that boot camp and take notes, and you understand that. If you already know the basics of copywriting, you need help in certain areas, go and find out. We have all kinds of cheat sheets you can get access to. I may look at your copy and say, your bullets suck. Okay, go back and work on how to write bullets. Go check out what I have, the crazy bullet system that I have. Go back and write your bullets like this. I give you a sample of how to do everything, okay? Is it the only way to do stuff? No, not at all. But it is one successful way that you can start with, and then you can go off on your own and do your own thing as you get better, right? Perfectly fine. So it is, like I said, this is just, you just got to see it. You just got to try it. And I'm telling you, you just got to try it and see what it's like, because I'm telling you, there is nothing like this. Nothing like this that you're going to be able to be so immersed so quickly in the industry where you're going to go, oh my goodness. I mean, I show emails from my clients and what they say about stuff. I show results. Most clients don't let you do that. So I'll show you the results to just say how well your promotion did compared to the control. We have our cone of silence, because once you're a member, you have to, you have to get under the cone of silence and say, hey, we have confidentiality happening here. So what we talk about stays here, right? But man, oh man, can we talk about it? And is it saying that's right?
So Diana wants to know, do we have to be a member to participate in the challenge?
Yes. You have to, I need commitment from you in the sense that you're going to come on here. When you join the Crazy Copy System Live Mentoring Show, you are a member. You are a gold member. You have access to all the stuff we've done for the past year, and you have access to right now what we're doing. You can participate in the cover test challenges. I highly recommend tomorrow you are fully ready to say whatever the challenge is, I'm doing it. Whatever challenges we give you, jump on it. Okay, do it, because you're going to get experience. You're going to, I can critique your copy for you. I won't know what kind of writer you are if you don't send your stuff in so I can take a look at it. So if you want to sit back and just kind of watch, well, okay, you can. I'm not going to force you, but I won't know what you're about, what your writing is, and I might have a client that needs someone. I'm like, you know what? I got a writer for you. I know the person. This person has been doing stuff for me consistently. I like it. I think this person can work for you. But you got it. This is your chance to show off. Show off what you want to do. And if you don't know anything, say, I don't know anything, Carline. Teach me. I love that too. I'm okay with that.
So why don't we just for a little bit, in case we have some newbies that are just really excited, but maybe a little bit confused about what we're asking for a cover test challenge. Do you want to show them some of the samples of our members and what they've come up with?
I can. Okay. So people think about, when I tell people, we just need pretty much the equivalent of 1 to 1.5 pages of copy. Okay. You're going to put a big headline of what your headline is going to be. And then you're going to put in some copy to show what you want. And then we're going to let the designer, you won't have the word design anything. You don't design anything. You can give us ideas if you want to. That's fine. We'll take your ideas. But it's not a matter of you have to sit there and design stuff. You can just say, here's the headline that I want. Where it goes. So I was telling Tiara today, I spent the whole day kind of putting together my binders. These are binders of samples, right? Of some of the stuff that my writers have done, which I'm so excited about. So let me just show you. All right, let's go with whatever I like to talk about. All right, let's put one up. Okay, this is just one of the covers. This is from Shannon. Her headline is Plaque Happens. Plaque Happens. She put a pre-head up here. She kind of set it up. And then here's the headline. She didn't do the photos or anything like that. And then she has some copy. She gets some copy going here. And she got some proof elements. We'll work with you on that. Proof elements over here. And a couple of bullets over here. And there it is. This was about a page of copy that she turned in. And we created this cover with it. All right. So we've got, here's another one. Oh, here's this one. Sean's cover. This headline, this is so, I go backwards on this one. Sorry. Here we go. His headline is, now he is a masthead. We put a masthead on here so it looks like it's a report style. His pre-head, a scientifically proven artery opening breakthrough takes you. His headline is Beyond Nitric Oxide. Then he put 4 bullets over here to talk about the benefits of here. And then here's the credibility we have. The research that came in here. And that's the cover. This is it. This is a page, maybe not even a page and a half of copy here. That's it. We turn that in and we create it into this. Oh, I haven't showed Sean this. Oh, yes, he does. Sean's seen this, hasn't he? Yeah, he's seen this one. Okay. We have another one. I think this one, was this Jody's?
Yes.
Pins and needles feeling driving you nuts. And so the designer came up with, the look for this, but Jody was saying, this is what she wants. This is her copy. Open blood vessels by 62% starting with the first dose. Saying here's the credibility. The credibility's over here. The bullets are over here. And that's it. There's a copy. So we're not talking about, oh, I like this one too. Nature's new blood sludge sweeper. Boost blood flow by 62%. You see this? This is, okay, look at, this is my favorite one. There's another one. Look at this one.
I feel like they're all your favorites.
I know. This is my daughter number 1 did this one too. What your swollen ankles are really trying to tell you. Okay, so that's when that was a cool cover test. So I guess I have tons more, so we can go. I always love to talk about this. This has been one of a big winner for us. It only had how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think 35. If you're going with one, you always say 35 words.
35 words. 35 words. 35 words. The dirty little secret about nitric oxide. Before you fall for the hype, hoax, or scam, here's what you need to know right now. 35 words. Kicked butt. Okay, this is still a control right now. If you get any health stuff, you're probably getting this in the mail. Then we have, remember Hamza. Hamza was from Pakistan. Hamza, brand spanking new copywriter. He submitted his cover test. 100 powerful compounds in 1 ancient oil. This thing kicked butt. This is it. I helped him add additional copy because it needed a little more help to it. But for the most part, he went with this concept of this 100 compounds in this oil. That's amazing. He put it as a headline. This was a winner. Hamza won. He got his t-shirt. He got his money.
Got his payday. Yeah.
And so it's not like you have to spend weeks and weeks to come up with this idea. In fact, I'm trying to train you not to do that. I'm trying to train you to say, hey, We need ideas. You need ideas. Come on, what would you do? Think about it. Who are you? What do you know, what does a prospect need? So it's, I'm getting you trained to the point to say, no, you jump in and you jump in fast. Okay, you're not going to jump in. You're going to jump into 10 feet of water. Okay, and that's okay because we got life rafts for you. But you're going to jump in there. Tiara will be like, I'll be pushing your head down. She'll be helping you go back up. But my point is, well, you're buoyant, right? We all have extra fat to keep us going on. So this is just some, again, I can keep going through all of these, but the point is, that is what we've been doing here for the past year. This has been tremendously successful. It is helping writers. I know my writers are going to take off from what they're learning. And I'm just so excited about this. And I want this to, you have the opportunity to do it. While I'm excited about doing it, while I want to do this, it's available. Like I said, there's no, got to be for a year or whatever, because I'm going to do this while I like doing it. When I'm tired of doing this, I'll give you 30 days notice and say, I'm done, closing up shop, But in the meantime, take advantage of me. I'm here.
Love it. So is this Crazy Copy System program just for direct mail, or will you also learn about landing pages and VSL copy too?
The Crazy Copy System live mentoring show teaches you copywriting. It teaches you direct response copywriting. You can use what I am teaching you for direct response in the mail, for direct response as email copy. Landing page copy is nothing but a sales letter. Okay, a subject line is nothing but a headline. So you just, the names get changed because of the medium that they're going into, but fundamentally it's the same. What I'm teaching you is the same type of copywriting that was done 1940s, all right? But it was done in different mediums, right? So it's the same fundamentals that will work for you to be able to know how to connect with your market, to deliver a promise that they want to salivate for, to get them to say yes and make the sale. Okay, that's what you're going to learn how to do. Now, how you want to use it, it's fine. Put it on landing page copy. I've got landing page copy. We critique landing page copy all the time, to say, yep, this is it. It doesn't matter if it's landing page copy or direct mail letter. It needs to be interesting. If it sucks, it sucks, okay? It's going to suck either way. I'm going to show you how to write powerful, compelling copy so that you can put it on landing pages, and you can put it, on VSLs, and you can put it in direct response letters, all that kind of stuff. Not a problem.
Do you also give tips and help with trying to market yourself and becoming a copywriter?
Yes, I do. I am very, very bold about it. And I show you, what do you do when you don't have a sample? How do you get a client when you don't have a sample? I'll tell you what I did. How do you get a client when you only have one sample? A client says, send me your past, 3 or 5 samples. What do? I'll tell you what I do. I mean, it's like this. I had to do it too, because I started off in the business with no samples. I had to get my first client. And this hasn't changed. The process is the same of what you do. You got to learn, first of all, how to be confident in yourself. So I have you literally practice in front of the mirror, saying my fee is, so how to be comfortable charging yourself, because tell you what, you're going to underprice yourself more than you will ever overprice yourself, especially if you're a female. We got to stop that mess right now. But we talk about it. So we've had students who said, Carline, I actually have a job interview. What do I do? All right, let's practice. Let's get this done. What are you going to say? How are you going to do it? So it's just whatever you need, whatever the tribe needs. We have the coolest, the most supportive people in this tribe. Okay, so I can be a little mean. I've been told.
For sharing this?
I'm just sharing that. Well, you know what? It's all transparent. When we do copy critiques, we keep it real. I'm going to tear up your copy so you can make it better. That's the plan. So meanwhile, I'm going through it, trying to find holes to try to help you fix your copy to make it stronger. And I'm like, the tribe is like, great job. You're doing wonderful. And Tiara's like, little Pollyanna, we love you. We love you. I'm like, whatever. We're trying to work on copy here, So I'm just saying that we got a really great vibe going on, because everyone is kind of cheering the other person to success. So you are going to be sending in your covers along with other people. So in essence, you're competing, but you're really not competing with each other. The market you're competing with what does the market want? If the market wants what you want, what you give them, then you're the winner. It's fine. Like I said,
Mr. Happy cover, that should be a good experience to share. The whole tribe was affected by the Mr. Happy cover.
You tell them about the Mr. Happy cover. You picked that one of all.
Well, because it's called the Mr. Happy cover for a reason. If you can't already pick up on the innuendo, it was a male potency. Was it prostate health?
It was male potency.
But you want to talk about everybody like agonizing. Miriam says they need your meanness, Mom Boss. Yeah, it's good. It's frightening at times, but no, we had one of our members submit a cover, and you want to talk about everybody just wanting this cover to win. The amount of revisions that it went through and designed to try to get this cover tested. I mean, we saw it. It was like, how many covers were designed? At least like 10.
Yeah, but we had Rob Davis. Rob, one of the best graphic designers, designer, was working on this project. I had Rob come on the show.
Such a
right. I said, Rob, you got to come and tell my tribe what in the world we've been going through with this cover, because it is a potency angle. It's actually for a nitric oxide product. So it's just about opening blood flow, but we did it with a potency direction for it. And so the copy cup had a Mr. Happy. Welcome back, Mr. Happy was his headline. So it's like, now how do we show this?
It was a challenge, but it rose to the occasion. So
it was like, so how do we show welcome back, Mr. Happy, and still be able to get this thing in the mail, right? And so Rob came on, and Rob was showing us different revisions, using a cucumber, using
balloons.
He's doing all kinds of paraphernalia to make this work, right? And we're turning it in. And so he and I will work on it, and it's like, yes, this is good. We turn it in, and legal department goes, no. Or the client says no. We're like, what? So we're going back at it. And finally, we get something that passes the client, passes legal. We're like, yes, we like this, right? And we
didn't like it. We loved it. We all loved it. Mr. Happy.
We loved it, right? So we're all cheering on, whatever. And then we get the results back, and it didn't beat the control. Another one of the promotions beat the control. Like, what? So you will go through those feelings, but that's okay. The client is like, hey, the client knows not everything works, and just because it didn't work, he's like, but you know what, that writer was on point. That writer had a great idea, and guess what, the writer did something else, and they got another thing tested. So that's just how we just take it as it's coming. Whatever's going on for my week, I bring you into my life and say, hey guys, here's a problem I'm having right now, or here's what's happening in the industry when it comes to using these words. Be careful using these words right now. You're, FTC is kind of really looking out for this, or don't make these kind of promises because you're going to get nailed at some point. So those kind of things I share with you, because that is what's happening right now, right now in the industry.
And just so you guys know, just ideas, if you're thinking about it, the Mom Boss has given copy critiques on ads, sales letters, blogs, articles. What other crazy things have we done? Just for business ideas and developing their concept for a horse in a, I forget the one, the horse
in a box.
Awesome. Just giving feedback.
A horse in a mailbox.
Yep, exactly. So
launching a product, launching your own products. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Squeeze pages. I think, what else did we have on here? I'm just trying to give ideas. We used scripts we had Medicare ones that sent in scripts that they were doing for Medicare. So don't feel locked into, if it's not health related, that she doesn't have the expertise to give you that kind of feedback. And if she doesn't, she'll tell you. Or what's even better is we find another member who's got those skills to tell you X, Y, and Z. So she's going to make sure she delivers the goods no matter what kind of copy that you are trying to specialize in. Because the bottom of the line, that foundation is what's going to help you become that rock star copywriter. So Mom Boss, how are they going to know if the crazy copy system is right for them personally? What would you say?
If you're here right now, you already know it's for you. Honestly, I'm just saying, if you are here right now, why are you here right now? You're going to find out more about what I've sent you a bunch of emails. I gave you a video sales letter. that breaks it all down for you. And now you come to this point and you're like, I want to listen again. This is for you. It is, okay? Because this is your opportunity. You said, hey, this is my year. 2022 is my year to break into copywriting. 2022 is my year to make more money into copywriting. That's what I'm promising you. 2022 will help you find a client. 2022 will get you paid. 2022 will help you make your dreams come true. It's January. Hey, it's February. Sorry, it's February now. We're already a month going into this year. You're going to blink and this year is going to be over, right? So my point is, you already know this is what you want to do. You just got to try it, okay? So what I'm going to tell you right now, if you decide, but by the time we're done with this, if you're like, I think this is for me, then it is for you, okay? So just go ahead and just join. And I'll make this promise to you. Here's my additional guarantee to you, because before it was, hey, you join. If you're not happy, then at the end of the month, you don't have to renew. You're out. You're no problem. I'll take it one step further. If you join right now, right before the show's over, by the time the show's over, you join right now. You come and show up for the very first class tomorrow. Or if you can't show up in person, watch the very first class tomorrow. All right. If by that one class, you don't say, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I have been wanting. If you don't say that, if you don't feel it, then just send me personally an email, Carline@CarlineCole.com. Send me the email and say, Carline, this is not for me. And I will refund you your money immediately. You don't have to worry about it. You know what we're doing as a challenge. You know what we're about. You can come in. It's almost like you're test driving it for that one day. And if you say, man, no, this is not for me, no problem. Send me the email and you will get your refund immediately. No ands, ifs, or buts about it, okay? I'm just letting you know. That's how strongly I feel about it. So if you're thinking this is for you, don't blow it. Find out. Join now. You got to join because there's a commitment factor. I got to have a commitment from you. You say, yep. So you go in, you sign it, you join up. Tomorrow, 1:00 Eastern time, we meet. If by the 2-hour classes, and we do tend to go over, so budget for that. Okay, I do go over, not Tiara, but I'm just saying. So by the end of that show, if you're not blown away by what I am about to show you, opportunities I'm opening up for you immediately. If you don't think it's for you, then just send me that email. No problem. I will give you your money back because I don't want you. If this is not for you, I don't want you. I don't want your money. I don't want you to come in. I don't want you to waste your time. We're not playing around. I have real clients, who have real deadlines, who need real copywriters, who are really serious about this. So if it's not for you, okay, it's cool. Go find somebody else to play with. This is not your tribe. This is not your tribe. But if you go and you're blown away, then this is where you need to be. It's where you need to be. I'm just saying that's what it is. So that's how I know. And that's how you know it's going to be the right one for you. So like I said, you've read the emails that I've been sending out the past couple of days. You've seen the VSL. It is. This is it. Just and okay. Let me be a traditional marketer here.
Okay.
You gotta justify the reason why. What is the value in this? I'm asking you to spend $399 a month. Wow, that's a lot of money. Is it really? What are you getting for $399 a month? You got an A-level copywriter. Look, where's my point? It's me.
Right. Oh, I was counting for you. So we're good.
Yeah. An A-level copywriter that you can have as a mentor. Okay. What is that worth? How can you get someone like that? Not only that, this copywriter, me, is going to let you in her world. Okay, you will have access, backstage pass, in essence, to my clients, to my process, to how I get the promotions done. You will get to see results. You will get to see your promotion turn from white and black, copy to real live color promotions that you can have as real samples. You get to meet the designer. In fact, we had Rick on our show. Rick Designs your designer is going to be Rick Thane. So Rick was on the show a couple weeks ago. So you can go back and watch the show and get to know what Rick is about, right? And tomorrow you'll see what Rick designed for the writers who haven't seen their work yet. So you get to see it right there with them, right? So, all right, so you get to have that. You have 2 hours a week of mentoring, of live mentoring. Hey, Carline, I have a question. Hey, Carline, I'm working on this right now. Can you take a look at that? Where are you going to get that? Where are you going to get it? And really, how much is it going to cost you? We added up the value of this program, and it came to being $27,500. If you add up the fact that I charge $5,000 plus royalties for copy crits, I charge $2,500 an hour for consultation. And you get to have 8 hours a month, because we meet 4 times a month, 4 Thursdays a month. You add that all up, it's like, and you get a $2,500 boot camp for free when you join tomorrow. So we added up, it was like $27,500 worth of value that you're getting for $399 a month. I'm saying, yeah, so you can say it's a lot of money, but what are you getting for that money? So if you want to go find some program that you may only charge you $99 to do it, you're probably going to get $99 value. Okay, so hey, I'm just saying, so yep, it's a lot. It should be more. And anyone who's been in my program who said, Carline, you should be charging a lot more for this. And I know I should, I really do, but I don't want to. I think this is a fair enough amount. This tells me you are committed. This is the level that says you're committed to doing this. All right. And so we're not playing around, because again, don't play with me. Do not waste my time. We have got to get to work. Tomorrow my clients go, Carline, when am I getting those covers? I'm like, well, let me go introduce. Let me get the writers involved in it. So we're ready. They're on schedules to get things done. So it's going to be okay. Let's go. Let's get this going here. So it's not playing around. It's not school. This is an on-the-job training that you're getting. So again, where are you going to get that? Especially if you live outside of the realm of what we know as the copywriting world. You're out of the country, or you're somewhere far away. You don't have access to the kinds of people who are in these types of industries that will pay the big money. Where are you going to get it? I'm saying I can show you how you can get it from me, and I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. I want you to succeed. I would love it to be able, I love getting emails when I get like John said, Carline, that one change you told me to make in the positive acceptance copy, which is the yes,
Andrew.
is it Andrew? Yes, I want to, I want to feel better and live longer. Send me your special gift. That's what you're going to order form. It's called positive acceptance copy. I had him change that. I said, your copy's okay, but your positive acceptance copy sucks. Change that. He changed it. He got back and said, Carline, we changed it. My client got 122% lift in response from that. That's awesome. I feel good. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. So it's like, man, I do this stuff. I've been doing this stuff for 22 years as a freelance copywriter, an additional 12 years as a marketer. I've been in this business for 34 years. I don't know how that happens because I'm only 32, but I don't know, but it did. I'm not going to, somehow some quantum physics happened here, but whatever. I'm just saying, I know this stuff. I sleep this stuff. I can tell you in the back of my hand. I just know it. I smell good copy. I smell sorry copy too. So I'm like, I can tell you which one stinks very quickly. So I'm just saying, this is it. This is the opportunity. While I feel like doing it, it's available. I didn't think I was going to go a year. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for 6 months to see what happens. Man, we are just picking up. We are kicking butt with this thing here. I'm loving it. So that's what we do. And what you're seeing right now, me and Tiara, this is what you're going to get every week.
I'm
Tiara, shy, whatever. Oh my goodness.
I have to conserve for tomorrow. I'm trying to win the many for maybe some that may be a little intimidated. Yes, I'm gonna try to. I'm shy.
Very shy. Right. Anyway, so I'm just saying, this is what you're gonna get. It's got a mother-daughter team here. Tiara's also, by the way, she's shy in the sense that she's not telling you. She is a very good copywriter in her own rights. She has controls. She's been in the business. How long have you been a copywriter now? Like, is it 12 years? whatever. I
Along
think
the
you're
line.
12.
It's definitely it's over a decade. I think that sounds
Over a decade. Okay, so I'm just saying, it's like she's been doing it. I mean, she started when she was in high school doing this stuff. So,
yeah.
My point is, you got 2 writers who are going to look at your stuff, and with the goal of helping you to succeed. By the way, I can give you all this stuff. I can help you with all this knowledge because you're not my competitors. Okay, I'm not worried about it. I don't have any competitors, right? I am my own competitor. Okay, so I look at it this way. If I do my best job for my client, that's all I have to do. Somebody else could do something better. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to work with the client and give them the best I possibly can. So I don't have to worry about, that kind of stuff. I'm not worried like, oh no, if I give away my great ideas, you're going to use it. Yeah, I want you to use it. That's the point. I want you to do that. So I'm at that stage in my life right now where it's like, I can definitely give a lot. And I think because copywriting has given so much to me, I'm very thankful for it. And I want to share with you what I have learned, what has helped me to be successful, what you can learn to help you reach your copywriting dreams. Have any of you guys seen my Adventures of Copystart Carline series on my YouTube channel? By the way, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do it right now, okay? Do it right now. Just click the subscribe button and join. We got some cool things going on. But I have a series called Adventures in Copystart with Copystart Carline on my YouTube channel. And all it is pretty much a little snapshots from my photo albums, my videos that I've done on so many cool places I've been able to go. Madagascar, Kenya, Diani Beach, oh, beautiful there. Mexico, Germany, Thailand. All of these places that I've been able to travel. Why? Because I had a copywriting life that allowed me to be able to do those things. Okay. My family's got to go to many amazing places. I had my job, I had the flexibility with my job to be able to do that. My job paid enough money to help cover those expenses. So this is so I have that Adventures in Copystart Carline as a reminder to say, this copywriting thing is not just about a job. It's about creating a life that you want. It's about you deciding when you're going to work, when you're not going to work. When my kids were in school, I wanted to jump. I want to be able to, at a drop of a hat, pop up in that school and check and make sure that they're acting right. Surprise them a couple of times, and I did. And like that one, got surprised.
No idea what you're talking about. Let's stick to the script.
Look, one time she was in the hallway, right? And she should have been in class and just running her mouth. Her locker was open. Remember, locker door was open and you're just running your mouth. And I stood right there. And as soon as you close the locker, you turn around, you're like, Mom! I'm like, why is your butt not in class? Do you remember that? Because you got grounded for like a week about it. You should remember it. Anyway, my point is, that's what the copywriting life means to me. Other people want to go lay on the beach all night. I want to make sure my kids are in school acting right, And so
the freedom to spy on your kids. I feel like there could be a blog segment. We'll have to set that up for one of your stories.
That was good for me. That was it for me. So I'm just saying that I put those adventures on there every Saturday. We do a new one. They're just about a minute long, but it just goes to show you, look, this is what copywriting can be for you. It is whatever you want it to be. If it means that, hey, it allows you to be able to take care of an older relative. I got to, my grandmother, before she died, 99 years old, I got to spend the last month of her life with her every day. I didn't miss a beat with working. When she slept, I worked. I didn't work if I didn't want to. I didn't have to ask my boss for time off. I didn't have to do a lot of juggling. It's like, look, I'm going to be with her. And that was the best gift ever. To be able to, I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. Change the subject. Okay. Change the subject. But my point is, you can have what you want, with the flexibility that copywriting will give you, but you got to learn the skills. You got to learn it, because if you don't know nothing, you won't do nothing.
Is that a chapter in your book? I'm not sure about that
one. Maybe the new book. Maybe a new book. That's it. Okay, all right. We're getting close now. We got to go. Whoa.
Yes.
Have we answered questions?
But yes, we've got everybody's questions done. So you got final 2 minutes for anybody out there that is still maybe on the fence. What do you want to say your last words?
Come see me tomorrow. Come show. I want to see you in class. I'm seeing the names. I see Tessa's name. I'm calling you out right now. So I saw Tessa's all over. She loves adventures videos. Who else's name I saw? Well, Isma Ray's already a member. So I saw hers and other people I said hi to earlier. You're here. Come on. Just try it out. Try it out. You have nothing to lose. And like I said, if you do not love it after just the very first time, I don't need you to give me 2 or 3 or 4 weeks to test it out. Once, tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m., you show up by 3 o'clock, we're done. If you are not totally convinced, there's Kevin, I want to see you, Kenneth and Loretta. You sign up.
She wants to know how to sign up, Mom Boss. How can Loretta sign up?
Oh, what is it? What's the website? Is it go to members.carlinecole. I forgot.
I think we'll put it in the comments. I think we have one of our crazy copy team members.
I don't know.
Put it in the comment box for you, Loretta.
Put it in the comment box to sign up for it. Send me an email if you can't find it. I'll get you the link. Like I said, I know you're here. You guys want to do this. So you should just come join me. It's going to be great. I talk a lot, but I really walk my talk. Okay. That's the bottom line. I'm not telling you anything that I don't believe that I can deliver for you. It's as simple as that. I know I can deliver. You got to do your part, but I will open the doors to, I'll put my foot in there and wedge the door, keep it open for you. I'll kind of, hey, come check out this person. They got some potential here. Come see what they're doing. I will help you as much as I possibly can because you're part of my tribe. And that's what we do when we're tribe members.
This is very true. Well, I think that does it. I think we're still waiting. We want to make sure that the information gets into the chat for anybody who's looking for it. So I don't know if I don't. Hopefully, we got Cindy on the background to do that. If not, Mom Boss, you might have to put it in the chat yourself. There we go. Or no? Are you putting it in the chat?
Who?
I'm just wondering. I'm like, I didn't hear back from Cindy yet, and I don't see it in the chat yet, so I don't want to have anybody miss out on getting that. And I don't have the authorization. There we go. I see it now.
It's in the chat, and you've probably gotten the emails. So go back and find your emails that you've gotten for the past couple of days, and that will will give you what you need to do it. Just come on. Like I said, let's see it. By the time the show's over, come join me. You got my additional guarantee, so there's no worry. We have it recorded, so I'm telling the truth. I'm not gonna say I didn't say that. Yep, I'm saying it, so you don't have to worry about it. Just come and see what I'm talking about, because when you do, you will not give up your seat at all. We're good? Are we good? I will see everybody in class tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Keep trying to end the broadcast.